Hey everybody, how are you? Hope you are well. So today I'm going to talk about building wealth and I'm going to talk off the cuff. But before I do that, there's something going on with me and I would like for you to know about it. And okay, so this is what is going on with me. So I am being stalked 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by people that I do not know. This is an organized um, stalking program. I want you to know about it. And this is what I want you to do. If you can connect me with anyone on major television, CNN, um, any other major network, any television show, I would like for you to email me. So you never know who's watching. If you have those type of connections, please get in touch with me. All right. So now I'm going to go to talking about wealth and building wealth. So when it comes to building wealth, we hear of all these different things that people are doing all around us. People have different business ideals, people have different interests, and some people are not interested in wealth at all whatsoever. Um, Majority of that is due to just being unconscious, where it's not taught in the school system, and it's not something that people are striving towards because you're either conscious or you're not conscious. Now, of course, money is not everything. We know money is not everything. There are other things that are more important than money. God being number one, right? Love is pretty important. Like having an actual family, like that would be important. So, but I am going to talk about wealth. And one centerpiece I'm going to talk about is the passive income ideal, actually building wealth. So we hear about all these different strategies. So the hot topic right now is medium term rentals, Airbnb. So, and then, people have their different business ideals, different things that they're interested in getting into. Like maybe somebody wants a cleaning business, somebody else is more interested in a clothing business. People have different things that they want to do, different interests. But the main thing is cash flow, long term, consistent cash flow, building wealth. And the main road to that is real estate. So you buy a property with the purpose of that property cash flowing every month for the rest of your life. So figuring out how many properties do I need to buy that will cover all of my expenses, and then having a goal of I'm going to buy so many properties per year until this cash flow that I'm getting is covering all of my monthly expenses. So that is the main goal, this long term cash flow. How many properties do I need to buy that will give me consistent cash flow to cover all of my expenses for the rest of my life? So that is the main focus to building wealth. So thinking of that main focus, I'm buying a certain amount of properties every year, cash flow for the rest of my life. So people have other things going on, right? This process here is slow, cash flow, right? People have other things going on. Maybe they want a career change. Maybe they want to quit their job. Maybe they lost a job. Maybe they're not making enough money right now. Maybe they're unhappy in their current job. Um, or maybe they need money right now. Like there's an urgency. They need money right now. So, hence, you have all these businesses around you and interests around you. And so, there are other ways that will generate money faster besides this main focus. Some of those being Airbnb, for example. Some of those being house hacking, for example. So, is your purpose to build wealth or you just want a lot of money? So, nothing wrong with either one, but if the purpose is having a lot of money every month, then one thing to take into consideration is you have this money from the business, pay that house off. You have money from this business, pay this house off. You have money coming in here, pay this house off. You have money coming in here. And by the house, I don't necessarily mean your primary house. I just mean working on paying off these properties that you are accumulating. Because remember, the main focus is consistent cash flow for the rest of your life. When you buy a property, you're going to be getting cash flow from that property for the rest of your life. So the goal is to accumulate these properties for this cash flow that is coming to you for the rest of your life. These businesses, when when you build your business and your business is generating income, there's no guarantee that this income is going to be here forever. Say you got money from YouTube. Who's to say that that's going to be forever? Say you have a makeup line, you're selling makeup. Who's to say this money is going to be here forever? Say you have a clothing line and you made $1 million. Who's to say you're going to keep generating $1 million from the clothing line every year? So take that $1 million, pay that property off. You see what I'm saying? So the main focus is I'm going to buy this number of properties every year until my cash flow covers all of my expenses. So just something to think about, the difference between passive income from this long-term wealth strategy, the passive income versus this active income. Maybe you're doing something that's fun. It's fun, right? It's a new venture, it's a new business. But it's still active. You have to get up and you have to work. It's still active. So you have your active things going on. Maybe it's a job. That's active income. You have a side hustle over here. That's active. So throwing the money from the active into that passive. So just keeping that in mind that this is the goal. Now, of course, everyone is not interested in real estate and your own path. You take your own path and you do whatever you want to do with your life. But it is something to think about, the difference between passive and active income and the importance of building your passive income, finding ways to create passive income, throwing the actives into the passive. And then how many properties do I need to buy every year and for how long? So, just something to think about on the path to building wealth. Of course, there are people out here already who have already built wealth. You already have millions of dollars, billions of dollars, perhaps. I know there's someone watching me now who has billions of dollars. And what I would just say to you is your you have the $1 million from your business. But is that going to be $1 million every year? or you're going to take some of that money and buy property that will generate you cash flow every year. All right? People will always need a place to stay. So, just something to think about. If you like the channel, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and notification bell next to it so that you won't miss an episode. Also, don't forget if you have a connection with a major television network, email me. My email is info@elevationmentor.com. You will also see that below. Um, Connection with major television network, um, talk shows, CNN, news stations, even radio stations will be good because what is happening is all of this stuff is happening in secrecy and is very organized. And I would like the world to know what is going on. It's not just me, this is thousands of people. And so what happens is that people don't listen, right? People don't listen. They are concerned with their own lives. They don't care, actually. And so, um, even watching this video, I will probably have friends that'll call me and ask me, "So, Shakira, how is the home decorating process going?" Like what I'm saying is going right over their head, but this is a very real issue, very serious. And so if you have that connection, email me info@elevationmentor.com. Also, don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.